Welcome to today's webcast, which is also the last webcast of our webcast series for the first half of 2025. And today's topic is the AI-powered processing of incoming documents with the power of document intelligence. And I'm really glad that you took the time to join us today. My name is Max Krampe, and I'm the partner manager for Simova for almost 5 years now. I guess most of you already know me, and I've brought with me my colleague Kerem, who is a sales consultant for even longer than I've been with Simova, and I'm really glad to have him on board today. Let's focus on the content for today's webcast. So we will have a general look at what document management in general is. What are the benefits of an automated processing of documents? We will have a look how the AI will retrieve or get the documents to process. And then we will jump right into a live demo and we will see how the AI-powered assignment of incoming documents works in the system, and also how we can create records based on the content of documents. Let's dive right into the definition of document management. And for us, it consists of 3 pillars. And these 3 pillars are, on the first hand, the handling and processing of incoming documents. So documents that come from external sources that I've sent out that have been handled by a third party and come back to my system. On the second hand, it is the management of documents in the system, so the complete document lifecycle in Business Central that is handled via our Document Central. And last but not least, the dispatch and output process of documents, so the sending of documents from the system to inform third parties of new information or to provide reports, etc. Today, we will of course focus on the first pillar, the handling and processing of incoming documents. And I will now move on to the benefits of an automated processing. And the first benefit, of course, is time saving. It just takes much less time to process incoming documents. You don't have to read anything. Everything is processed automatically. You just do a short visual check and can proceed with your everyday work without the hassle of typing everything manually, for example, when creating a new record. Second, we have the error minimization. So when I type everything by hand, from the document I'm reading to another monitor on the other side of my desk, everything can happen. I can misspell something, I can mistype, I can put in the wrong values into the wrong fields, etc. Everything is just even easier when it's automatically processed. And of course, we have a standardization of processing. So different employees may do things differently. And if you automate the process with certain rules, everything is standardized and there's much less room for error. How does the AI now retrieve these documents? The first one is a manual. I see a little typo here. It is not manual, it is a manual or semi-manual. So for example, you either upload a document by hand or use the Outlook integration that we already provide, Document Central link, to give attachments from emails directly to the document inbound AI processing to classify or process this document. But the even better and more convenient way is the automatic processing, the whole automatic processing, for example, that we will monitor an inbox, for example, an email inbox. In this example, I just typed invoice@kronos.com. That will be monitored, and everything that is sent to this email will be processed by the AI automatically. But now, let's not waste so much time with slides, and hop right into Business Central. And for the live demo, I would like to give the word to Kerem.
Thank you, Max, and also a nice and warm welcome from my side. All right, the AI processing of documents. The presentation today will be a little bit different than our other webcast series, or webcasts even, because the extension or the possibility that we show today is a beta, it's a beta, functionality that is not out yet. So what we do is that we will try to demonstrate and show you guys a possible way, a possible future for the processing of documents and also receiving those documents back with the help of Document Central. So what we show today is in nearly the final stages, but it's not official yet. So please, I know it's a little bit hard, but what you will see in the next few minutes will be something that is definitely coming up and will be highlighted in the future. All right, so let's jump into Business Central. And what we have is, like Max already said that we want to receive or process documents. For now, we have to think about a possible process that some companies have. And for an example, let's think about a typical, let me check, let me see. Oops. I haven't opened the, right, let's give me a second. So for this, in the normal process, what happens with purchase quotes? So let's think about an example where we have a customer that is trying to communicate with us. They try to receive a sales quote from us. So in that way, you have different options. You either get a call or you will get contacted by an email or receive, for an example, in here, within this instance, we've received a purchase quote from our customer. So he will try to give us some information, but with this information or with those information, you will really have to try to put them all back together manually. You will have to check the PDF file or the email, and then you will have to write this process within somewhere. In the best, it will be Business Central, where you will create a sales quote. And with that, you in the manual way, you do have your own time waste. You will have to make an effort to collect those information and also write them as a sales quote, right? So what we do want to try here is a way of putting all the information that you have digitally within the PDF file, for an example, or an XML file, and receiving those back through AI. So, and with the help of AI models, you can really extract all the information that you really want, and you can map and configure them the way that you like. So what we do have here is that we have our file name. It's the purchase code that we see. We received it through an email, and we classify it as a sales quote. This is something that is done automatically. And we also, like Max also told you guys, is that we just overwatched an email inbox. So the email we just received it, and then it'll automatically be detected, and then it will be classified as a sales quote, for an instance. And this sales quote can now be processed. With that, it's more simple for me because I don't really want to waste much time. I see the PDF file on the right side. For me, it's just a click on process document. Since this is a demo, I do have here only a few information to this specific quote that I really want to create, but this is just an example. So in here, you can really define what type of record you want to create in Business Central, what type of process it should start. So it's really up to you how to use and how to use this possibility, and also within your own processes, what benefits it will bring to you. Because not every customer, not everyone works in the Business Central standard, or also maybe in vertical solutions or industry solutions. So you're also able to create all those pages, all those records with this type of processing. And then within here, you can really just see what you have. For an example, if you view the captured data, you will see what type of information you have. And this is something that the AI just really extracted out of the document. So you have the header, and you also have lines. So you can really define what you want to try to extract and also what to use of those information for your own process. For an example, this is something that we really want to create, and for us, it's a complete processing. And then with that, you see, it's really that easy to create a sales quote out of a PDF file. So within, for an example, if you have other type of documents that you receive and it's a different page, a different record in Business Central, feel free to create those within or with those PDF files. And especially with the combination of Document Central. So everything that we see until now is part of Document Central. So Document Central is not only for archiving and also not managing documents, but here you see already on the right side, we do have uploaded our purchase quote. And that's also a part of the automated process. So we have the original document that we received through email. We just processed it with AI and the help of the configuration, of course. And we also have the original data, so the document back in our archiving system. And this is something that you really look forward for your own specific processes. It could be the standard as it is here in the sales quote, but you archive a document, you create the complete record page, and everything is really fine for the further process. For this sales quote, we do now have our option that we really want to send this quote, because from my side, from my demo, I really want to receive this quote back. For example, the customer just signed this document. How can we use AI for receiving this document back, and especially in this same sales quote? I will just make, for demo purposes, I'll just make use of our document dispatch to send me this PDF file to an inbox. I will now leave the sales quote. We'll just have to wait a few seconds and then I can fetch the document from the configuration. It was too fast. Let's see. There it is. So once I fetch the inbox, you guys see it's already classified as, again, a sales quote. But what now happens is that through the sales quote number, we can really classify this document and also say that this document will be received back to the quote. It's not being processed as a new sales quote. So it's already detected. And I also see the target. So that is already a good sign. For this specific demo purpose, we just did this process manually. Just you guys can see the complete process. In normal case, you would automate this process. It will be classified automatically like we've seen before, but also the processing, so that the document will be received back in the fact box, in the document central fact box, would be normally automated. So normally you wouldn't see this case at all. But for us, when we see the target, and when we say it's assigned automatically, it will be assigned to the target, of course. But when I jump back into the archive documents, I can go and see or check my sales quote again that we've just created. And we also see the sales quote. Let's jump in. And there it is. So, of course, this is now, let's pretend this is signed. So you can receive all the documents again back through the inbox as well. And not only the processing. So you can really define your own process that you do want to create within Business Central. We do have another example, and this is something that some of our customers are looking forward to. Like I said, it's still not finished yet. Therefore, we will not dive into that process too much. But for you guys, to give you an example, you can really create anything with this option. And with that, I will just open this file upload. I will just drag and drop a file. And as you see, it will be classified as a purchase invoice. In this case, let me jump and select the right status. But in this case, I do have another document. It's a purchase invoice. And I can also process this purchase invoice. So as you see, it's not only for normal sales demos or different other records. You can also create, for example, purchase records as well, where you normally would use any different other software, so other software solutions, extensions, where you will also have to have interfaces, for example, for a archiving system. You try to combine it all together and being as much as a comfort solution for you and your customers as well, or directly to you as well. And what you have is, I do have, again, different information that I received from this, of course, from this invoice. I do have my document lines. Those items should not always exist, right? Even in normal purchase processes, you don't have those items in your system yet. This is something that we do also have. We can also translate all those numbers, all those descriptions to your specific items and so on, or even do complete matching against your own orders. So this is something that we really look forward to show you guys in a specific webcast. I think maybe later or next year. But it's not, like I said, official yet, but we want to give you a quick teaser to it. So you guys can imagine that this Document Central extension is not only developing itself for archiving and managing, it's even more. And for this, it's again the same thing. I just complete the process, and here you see we have our purchase invoice. Again, the document is being archived. Then later on, it's of course archived as a revision safety if you want to, so it can't be deleted. And from this, as you see, when I now post this invoice, it's not only, oops, I do have the purchase invoice already as a reference. Let me change that. All right, and it's even posted. So it's not only working as the information will be written down, so you can really work forward to it and go from this to within your own processes alone. All right, I think that is quite a nice view of how to use, also especially in the future, how to use different AI models to classify those documents, your documents that you like, and you can really decide which option you really want to go. Do you want to use AI for receiving documents back, so you can just transfer all those documents automatically within your system? Or if you like, you can also create now records with those information that you already have in your PDF files. So I think that's a nice wrap up. Max, let's go back to the Q&A session.
Thank you, Kerem, for the live demonstration. And I will say we will jump right to the Q&A session. So if you have any questions regarding the automated processing of documents that is powered by AI via our Document Central solution, write it in the chat, and we are happy to answer all your questions revolving around this topic. If you do not have any questions right now, but some occur maybe later during the day or in specific projects, just contact us and we are happy to advise you on this topic. And with that, I would like to thank you for your participation today. Hope to have you have a great day, and we appreciate feedback and hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Have a nice one. Goodbye.